Algebra 1, Lesson 0-1, Plan for Problem Solving. Determine whether you need an estimate or exact answer, and then solve the problems. When you see the question about how many, which means that your answer is an estimated answer. This is the exact answer. About how many, this is the estimate answer. About, this is the estimate answer. How much, this is the exact answer. And this is the exact answer as well. Now, I've started to solve the problem again a while ago. This is the estimate. So estimate answer. Look at the situation first. Drove this many miles first day, second day, and the third day. How many miles did it drive in all? Okay, you just plus these three together, and you can estimate the answer to whole number. It's either rounding up or rounding down depending on the decimal point that you will have. So an estimated answer. What is the total cost for boarding her dog? Okay, this is the exact answer. How much does it cost per day? 4 days. 4 days. She boarding for 4 days. The cost per day is this much. So the coupon cost of $5 up. Okay, you just simply multiply by this by 4 to get the how much that she need to pay for 4 days, and you minus by 5 because she have a coupon of $5 off. So minus by 5, you will have your you will have the final answer or final cost of her paying for a boarding dog. William using a 1.75 liter container to fill a 14 container of water. So about is an estimated answer. To get the how many times, you need to simply using 14 divide by 1.75. You have your answer as in about how many 7 or 8 or 6 times of smaller container. Number 4, this is about how much. So this is the estimated answer as well. Fabric cost per yard. Need 18 more yards of fabric. Expect to pay. Okay, so 1 yard cost this much. You need 18. So this 12.05 you multiply by 18, and you will have your answer as in how much dollars that you need to pay for 18 yards. This is the exact answer. Let me go for number 5. This is the exact answer. How much did student donate in all? Okay, the amount of each donation. This for one student donate this much. One student donate this much. So to get the exact amount that they have paid in donation, 2.50 multiplied by 20. You have your first part, and then 3.25 multiplied by 15. You have the second part. Once you have multiplied this and you have your first part, second part, you plus the two parts together, you have your answer as in how much in all that they pay for donation. Let me repeat. 20 multiply 20.5 or 2.5 15 multiplied by 20, you have your first part answer. 3.25 multiplied by 15, you have the second part answer, and then you plus the first part, second part together, you will have to the final answer, and you write down here somewhere. Write it on this line here. Number 6, is $12 enough to buy a half gallon of milk for 2.49, a bag of apple for 4.35, and a 4 cups of yogurt that cost 0.89 each. Right, this is, you have the exact payment of this of milk, exact payment of apple, but you don't have the exact payment of yogurt yet. You have 4 yogurts that cost $0.89 each. So first you need to use this number 0.89 multiplies by 4, and then you plus 4.35, you plus 2.49. So when you get your answer, you compare your answer to 12 dollars here. If it is bigger than $12, then this is not enough. But if it is lower than $12, then $12 is enough to buy all of this. So that's how you explain. To explain this one, you first you say enough or not enough, and I explain why not enough or why it's enough by doing the calculation I showed before, times by 4 plus with this plus with this. So that's how you explain it. You show them the work of why it's enough and why it is not enough by showing those plus and then multiplying plus all that number together. Now continue to lesson 2. 0-2 real numbers. Well, real numbers, I think you need to memorize this one by yourself. I will not tackle so much on this because just let me simply give you an idea of this one. This one, before you identify the set of real number, you simplify this part first. It's going to be minus 8. So a minus 8 is fall under rational numbers, integers. Then that's all of it. Rational number. We can put to real. Sorry, this is a set of real numbers. So you can write real, rational, integer. Because all of these are real, maybe you don't need to identify or tell they are real. But if you want to do so, that's fine also. You can put real number, a rational number, and integer. Because of you cannot go to counting number, or you cannot go to whole number because this is decimal. And this part, real number, and then rational number. There's no integer inside this part. This is obviously you cannot really simplify this into whole number like this, or into a integer like this. So this will give you a irrational number. This one you have as 6. So 6 will have this as real number, rational number, integer, whole number, and natural number together. And you should know why all of that 5 answer together. We have this already discussed that part in our lesson in the class. This is when you divide this number, you will have 8. So 8 is also a rational number. A real number, rational number is also true. Integer also true. Whole number also true. And natural number also true. So it has also 5 in this section as well. This is a negative 5 over 12. You cannot simplify this into such number like this or like this one. So therefore it is a real number and then a rational number. You can go further to integer. No, it's not fit in that section. For writing each repeated decimal as a fraction in simplest form, this section I making a video on that part. So I will give you the link below. Please click on the link below to look into how to do the work regarding the decimal with repetition. I will show you the link below regarding of doing the work with the repeated decimal, just like this number. So please be sure to click the link below so that you will it will lead you to the video that to help you of doing this problem. Now let's go into the next section. Estimate square root to the next whole number. I will not do this part for you as well. I hope you can really know how to do this part because we already discussed this one, and this kind of is very easy for you to do the work. You just simply well, you can use calculator if you want to, or you can use one manually by hand. I already showed you on the board last time. Now lesson 0-3 operation with integers. Plus minus. Well, all of this number, you don't need my help on this, I think. Plus, minus, minus, plus, minus with minus, minus with plus become minus. this become minus, this become minus, and minus 77 minus 46. You should have your answer as in minus as well. Alright, I think I will discuss with you with the word problems. Number 19. Number 19, the outside temperature was negative 4 degrees Fahrenheit in the morning and 13 degrees Fahrenheit in the afternoon. By how much did the temperature increase? By how much is it? So, using the final temperature minus the initial temperature. So the final temperature, which is 13, minus the final, which is minus, and then minus, the final minus the initial. So 13 minus the initial is minus 4, and you should have your answer as in degrees Fahrenheit. So 13 minus minus 4. 20. A dolphin swimming 20 feet below the ocean surface dives 18 feet straight down. How many feet below the ocean surface is the dolphin now? Okay, so it below this ocean surface, it should be minus 27, and it dives 18 feet straight down. Okay, it dives. So you plus how many feet below the ocean surface is the dolphin now? So you plus by another minus 18. You have your answer. I'm sure this is as in feet. So you can write your answer as in minus 24 feet, or minus 24. If you want to plus this number together, you will have this one as 42. So you can write as in minus 42 feet, or you can write as 42 feet below the ocean surface. There's two ways to write this answer. Let me repeat. You can write as minus 42 feet, or 42 feet below the ocean surface. Number 21. 21. A movie theater gave out 50 coupons for $3 of each movie. What is the total amount of discount provided by the theater? So 50 coupons, $3 each off. So 3 multiplied by 50, you have your answer of how much it is off. Earn $11 per hour, work 14 hours. Employee withhold $32 from each paycheck for taxes. If he is paid weekly, what is the amount of his paycheck? Okay, now to get the amount of his paycheck, you need to get how much he earned in all first. So 14 hours a week, earning $11 per hour. So 11 multiplied by 14. Once you have your answer, you minus 32. Then you have your answer as in how much the amount of his paycheck after the tax was deducted from his pay. So let me repeat. 11 times 14 minus 32. You have your answer right down here. Last number, number 23. Is working on a monthly budget. Her monthly income is $500. She has allocated $200 for saving, $100 for vehicle, and $75 for clothing. How much is available to spend on entertainment? Okay, so 500 minus 200 minus 100 minus 75. What is left is the answer to this section, the question. Let me repeat. 500 minus 200 minus 100 and minus 75. And once you have your answer, that's the answer to the question right down here. To lesson 0-4. 0-4, this is the plus or minus fraction from the like fraction to the unlike fraction. Let me focus on like fraction first. When they are like fraction, the denominator stay the same and the numerator you plus together. 7, this is the same. 6 minus, you have 3, this is stay the same. You have 12 and you simplify this one by yourself. This one do the same thing. 15 remain the same. But this, you need to find the common denominator first. In this section, the denominator is 4. That's the common denominator. Now 2. To get 4, you times by 2. So 1 times 2, you have 2 also. And you simplify this by yourself. This one, the common denominator is 14. To make 14, you times this one by 2. You times this one by 2 also. You have 6 and you plus by 5 and you simplify this by yourself. Let's continue further. So this part, well, this section, the common denominator will be 30. This will be 24. 30, 24. To make 30, you times by 3. So times by 3 also. To make 30, you times by 2. You times by 2. To make 24, you times by 3. Times by 3, you times by 4. You times by 4. And you plus together. Now for this section, find each sum or difference. Okay. Working with decimal number. This sign right here is going to be a minus. So minus, and you have another minus. So the answer will be a minus. So you put minus like this, and then you're working with the number. You just plus the number together because you combine the minus together. So after you write a minus down like this, you just using 1.6 plus 3.8, you have your answer right down here. And this section, looking at the number first, 38 and 24, this 38 is bigger and 38 is a negative, so your answer will be negative. So write down a negative first, and then using 38.9, you minus 24 and you put it here. Let me repeat. 38, 24. 38 is bigger. Since 38 is a minus, so you put minus first, and then using 38.9, you minus 24.2. You have your answer and write it down here, right on this section. Number 11, work on this. This is a negative. So you have 61 and 24. 61 negative, so negative, so this is a negative answer also. And then when you put down the negative like this, you using 61.1, you minus 26.37. When you have your answer, you put it down here. Same way with this. This is negative. 43.27. Okay, 43 is bigger, so this time here your answer is a positive. So you just simply using 43.2 minus 27.9 and you have your answer a positive. Put it here. This is a plus together. This one right here, common denominator is 6. So you have minus 1 minus this times 2 times 2 minus 4. You have minus 5 over 6. I think that's the simplest form already for you. With this one, the same idea. The 20 is the common denominator. You times by 4. You times 4, so minus 8 plus 17. You have your answer by yourself. This is, in the middle here is going to be minus. Denominator is 15. So 15, this is times 3. Times 3 minus 12. Minus in the middle here. And this is times 5 times 5. And you get your answer by yourself. This is 16. In the middle here is plus 16 times 2 negative 14, and then plus 3. 14 bigger than 3, so 14. 11 over 16. I hope you're clear with this. Now for number 18 to number 21, division, divide or multiply. I will not do this section for you. By now you should know how to multiply and how to divide with number which is has with decimal number. This is decimal with decimal, decimal with decimal, whole number with decimal. You should know by now. You're already in 9th grade. You should know this part. I will not tackle on this for you. Multiply, divide. Number 5, lesson 0-5. Multiply fraction. Okay, when you multiply fraction, numerator multiply by numerator, denominator multiply by the denominator. 3 times 1, 4 times 5. Put it down. And you have two sections down, up here, down here. Same with this. Negative, you put negative first, and then 1 times 2 up here, 3 times 5 down here. Now in this section, let me first of all, you need to write this into improper fraction first. 2.2 is 4, 4 plus 1, 5. You have 5 over 2, and then you multiply by a negative 1 over 4. Now once you have like this, you simply multiply 5 with negative 1, 2 with 4, and then you simplify this. Number 7, do the same thing. 7 or 2 over 7 multiplied by 2 times 3, 12. 12 plus 2 is 14 over 3. Now once you have like this, you simply use 2 times 14, put it up here, and then 7 times 3, put it down here, and you simplify it. As easy as that. For divide fraction, you simply do the cross multiply. Cross multiplying. So 16. So 16 times 9, and then 9 times 4, and you simplify this by yourself. This one will give you a minus answer. 3 times 5, and then 7 times 1. Now do the same thing with the other. Oh, this one. This is a negative 4 over 3. You divide by 2 over 3. So you will have this as a negative 4 times 3 over 3 times 2. Do the cross product. 4 with 3, 3 with 2. This one, 6 with 9, 9 with 4, and you simplify. Number 14, 12, sorry, number 12, you might get lost, but just put down here as the default denominator. So once you have that, 4 times 7, and then 1 times 2, and you do the simplify. For number 14, for word problem, I think you might have a lot of problem with the word problem, because you do not understand the situation of this. Now, like pizza, a pizza shack has 12 slices. If Bobby ate 1/4 of the pizza, about how many slices of pizza did he eat? So you just multiply 12 multiplied by 1.4. You have your answer. Let me repeat. 12 multiplies 1 over 4. For number 15, practice 4.5 hours each week. How many hours did she practice in a month? Alright, within a week is, within a month, we have 4 weeks in a month. There are approximately 4 weeks in a month. So you simply multiply by 4. So 4.5 or 4 over 2 multiplies by 4. You will have the number of hours she practiced in a month. Number 16. How many band uniforms can be made with 131 with 3 over 4 yards of fabric if each uniform requires 3 and 7 over 8. So you simply divide these two together. So 1 and 31, 3 over 4. You divide 3, 7 over 8 like this. So when you divide this number, you have your answer. And how to do this division, I will show you in the first part. How to divide mixed number. Let me give you a clue again. You need to work on this. Make this mixed number into improper fraction. So 131 times 4 plus 3 will be a certain number over 4. 3 times 8 plus 7, another number over 8. And after that, you do the cross product. You have your answer and you simplify it. Now to the last two number. This one. Number 17. How many boards each 2 feet 8 inches long can be cut off from a 16 feet long if there is no waste? Okay, how many boards? So you have a long board, 16 feet board, and you want to cut it into a shorter board, which is with the length of 2 feet and 8 inches. Now there's a combination of unit right here. So first I want to convert all of this unit into inch. So 1 foot equal to 12 inches. So 16 times 12, I will have this 192 inch. And this section, 2 times 12, and then you plus with 8, will give you a 32 inch. So now you have a board with 992 inch. You want to cut into 32 inch of pieces. So you just simply using 192, you divide by 32, then you have this as 6 board. Number 18. For number 18, how many 9-inch ribbon can be cut from a 1.5 yards of ribbon? Okay, this one you have a longer ribbon, and you want to cut it into short ribbon as well. The same idea with 17, but it's in yard. Now let me try to convert this into inch. So I want 1 yard will give you 3 feet. So 1.5 times 3. So this will give you a 4.5 yard. Oh, sorry, so 4.5 inch. Will you a 4.5 inch, 4.5 feet. So 4.5 feet, you convert this into inch, you times by 12. So this will give you a 52 inch. So let me repeat the process. 1.5 you times by 3 to get into feet. When you get feet, you times by 12 to get into inch. So you have this is 54, not 52, sorry, my mistake. This is 54 inches. So with a ribbon 54 inches, you want to cut into shorter length with a 9-inch ribbon. So you divide by 9. So 54 when you divide 9, you have this as 6 also. This is going to be a 6 ribbon.